International Day of Epidemic Preparedness is observed on December 27th to fulfill the great need of raising awareness, the exchange of information, scientific knowledge, and best practices, and also quality education to curb the fatality of the epidemic. This day encourages every individual, every institution, and every government to prepare its citizens in an appropriate manner and in accordance with the national context and priorities through education and awareness-raising activities in order to highlight the importance of the prevention of, preparedness for, and partnership against epidemics. Antonio Guterres, Secretary General of the United Nations, says the world must learn from the harsh lessons of COVID-19 and make bold investments in preparedness, prevention, and response. To discuss the significance of this day, we are joined by Dr. Onyinye Ezugu. She is a public health physician and member Association of Public Health Physicians of Nigeria. Thank you for being a part of this conversation at this time. Dr. Onyinye.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, viewers.
Good evening.
Glad to be part of the conversation today.
All right. So let's get to it. As part of her 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, the United Nations General Assembly passed a resolution declaring December 27th as the International Day of Epidemic Preparedness. What's your take on this particular resolution?
Well, it's a welcome development. It's a good idea. I mean, it will bring about the opportunity for stakeholders in health to meet and then evaluate the protocols on ground for epidemics and then share ideas and bring about goals on how to curb epidemics globally. I think it's a welcome day.
All right. Now, since the emergence of the COVID-19 pandemic, it was a defining moment globally. Do you think that the world has actually learned anything from that pandemic?
COVID-19 pandemic, it's a huge health challenge globally. I think with the pertaining to the health sector, we can say that we learned that global health is a shared responsibility, in the sense that even the local decision taken at the local and the national level would affect health globally. For instance, curbing COVID-19 in a particular nation doesn't mean that COVID-19 is gone. I mean, decision we take nationally will also affect the global curbing of COVID-19.
All right, now let's talk about...
another aspect of it is health and economy are interlinked. The population health, it's a vital pillar of an economy of any given nation. COVID-19, for instance, has affected the economy globally. There's still inflation, even post-COVID period.
All right, let's talk about the level of awareness concerning epidemics generally, the Ebola, COVID-19, and the likes. How would you assess public knowledge and behavior concerning, epidemics generally?
Well, generally, I would say pre-COVID period, the knowledge of epidemics was poor. We have to accept that knowledge affects behavior. It influences behavior, either positively or negatively. So pre-COVID, the knowledge of epidemics was poor. But thanks for COVID brought about a lot of knowledge and behavioral changes towards epidemics. With COVID, awareness of COVID, and then the knowledge of COVID that with the use of mass media, helped us to understand the ways we can, has helped us to know behaviors that could affect curbing of COVID positively. Things like wearing of protective gears, putting on face mask, maintaining social distance, and then washing of hands, and then general sanitation. So these things help us to curb COVID and reduce the spread of COVID.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, Dr. Onyiye.